I joined up in July the 17th, 1940 with the Essex Scottish. But then they were too young, we were supposed to be 19 at that time. So they shipped us to Camp Borden as reinforcements for the Essex Scottish. But then once we got to Camp Borden, then they shipped to Camp de Bert, Nova Scotia. And then when we became 19, then they sent us overseas, and we didn't know where the hell we were going to go at the time. But we ended up with the RCR, the Royal Canadian Division, the 1st Division. We landed in Scotland, over to England, and then we joined the RCRs for the invasion of Sicily and Italy. We were trained for everything. We were infantry. Don't forget now, infantry is the front. But we were moving around, and especially from Africa, we joined the RCRs in Sicily. We went up through Sicily, right into Italy. And we moved from East Coast to West Coast to the center, and the center part of it was all hills in there, and small rivers, it's all little rivers. But we had training in that deal, but we got hit pretty heavy. That's when I can't think of the place where I got my shrapnel in the left leg. But then they sent us, I even forget the hospital we ended up going to. But I remember later on, and I got out of the infantry, I couldn't do too much walking, so I got into the anti-tank. So I was driving a Norton bike. But anyway, we got through, then I got nailed, like I said, riding that bike, I got nailed, and they shipped me to Amsterdam Hospital in Holland. I forget how many days I was in there, maybe a week or so, I'm not too sure. Then we came back, and then I went back into the platoon. A weird little leery every time we went into action. You always look around to see what the hell was missing, but only one guy, I forgot his name, and he had the best singing voice I ever heard in my life. And every time we went into action, and he used to sing, "I Walk Alone." This is it. The last action we went into, we lost him. We don't know what happened to him, whether he got killed, whether he got captured, or he just, even today I can't remember his last name. I went to the archives of the RCRs in London, looked through it to see all the members of the RCRs in the First World War, the Second, and I still can't find this guy. And that bothered me, and it still bothers me. Because every time he'd come back, we'd all gather around, and then we'd sing along with him. But this guy had the most beautiful voice you ever want to hear. But that's the last song I remember him singing, "I Walk Alone," and then he disappeared. So Dutch people are beautiful, but so are the Italian people. They're really good to us. Yeah. We gave a few blankets away so they could make clothes and all that. We used to have what he called them yellow blanket, cream blankets. They had the army blankets. And they didn't have, they had nothing, because don't forget, the Germans took everything away from them and all that deal. Cattle and all. So, and this is not for print, by the way, because I don't want to pay for blankets I gave out. But they made coats out of them, and then they were out of sugar, they were out of coffee. We helped a lot of people out there at that place. And I remember on Easter, Easter Sunday, Easter is big in Italy, and they used to cook a lamb or a little something like that deal. So whatever they needed, a little extra, we got it from our unit and we brought it into them. But they were very good people to us. So we didn't mind helping them because they helped us. Well, automatically I would say, yeah, you got to stand for your country. You got to fight for your country, no matter who it is. But then you get certain, I'd been to a couple of schools and I got away from it because I just brought up too many memories. And they'd ask you, but I had people come in from Amherstburg that knew me and brought their kids to my house to meet me after I come home. Quite a few of them that did that. I was honored on that deal, but then at the end it got to you a little bit and you just wanted to forget about the whole thing. Get it out of your mind. And today I still feel like